All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And salutations to Yakim out there laboring of the hopeful elect that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And pretty much, when we go about our daily, day, pretty much, you come in and run into people with different outlooks on life. You know, everybody has an opinion. You know, everybody is pretty much wise in their own eyes, so to speak. And I'm a person where when I engage in conversation with them, I like to pick their brain a little bit. So I got this pretty much this childhood friend that pretty much him he sends me like these little clips and stuff, and I can pretty much check the temperature of where he's at in life as far as mentality wise, his ideology, and I like to pick his brain because he's one of these guys that think that he's the smartest person in the room, you know um and he pretty much I told him about this truth years and years ago. He knows, that I stand 10 toes down in this truth. And pretty much, he's always, pretty much scrutinizing certain things. But like I said, he's pretty much has this type of Pan African sort of, uh, ideology, so to speak, and he thinks that people that they use big swelling words that is wisdom, but I want to kind of nitpick on this clip that he sent me, and I got to use these guys as examples, man, and then put it into video form, man, because when you check the temperature of Jake, man, we seeing how we're in the last days, man, and we seeing how where their mind is, man, but I'm gonna pull this clip up. He sent me something, and we're gonna pull this clip up. Then we're gonna go through it. All right. So without any further ado,
deepest forest, never came across the Bible, and you just living your life every day, and you die. Are you gonna go to hell? Because the Bible and the Quran and these books only take effect when you know they're around and you believe them. Up until that point, they don't exist to you. So you're the one that's governing yourself with whatever you're doing. So you're the first God, first of all. Let's say you lived in the deepest forest, never.
So we heard it, So there's many things that's wrong with what this individual said, and I responded back to him, suggesting that this guy is a moron, so to speak, because at first and foremost, though, there's no such thing as free will. All right, and it's all through the scriptures, and even when you're going through certain scenarios, concerning how the Lord dealt with men. Okay, the Lord has made men to go in the way of His purpose, and we've seen how people. All right, we can just give a random example. Jonah. Okay, Jonah pretty much thought that he was gonna flee from the Most High, or His commandment to go and preach to Nineveh, and he thought he was gonna go his own way. But what did the Lord do? The Lord pretty much set him in the way that He wanted him to go, But getting back to this full free will, and this is the whole thing with these individuals, and we know that this individual over here, pretty much, we can consider him maybe an atheist, so to speak. You see, and Jake is pretty much following men like this, that are pretty much trying to, throw, pretty much the scriptures out the window, so to speak. And it's being, them being scrutinizing of the scriptures is because of the guise of white Christianity, that pretty much these churches are wholeheartedly follow, and pretty much, you know, they are very scrutinizing of the scriptures because of that. Okay, because the black church don't teach nothing any damn way. You see, but I keep on telling him that pretty much the religion and or Christianity has nothing to do with the Bible. You see, and people pretty much fail to understand that. You know, but this individual said a few things as well as the hell. We know that hell is pretty much a condition. It is not a place. It is not a what they teach in Christianity as a man with a red suit with a trident in his hand, standing in the fire, where you go and burn forever. You see, that's pretty much what Christianity will pretty much teach you. You see, but let me start off first, okay, with a scripture. All right, being that this individual, which I believe he may be an atheist, so to speak. You see, all right, let's deal with that real quick. This is Psalms chapter 14, verse 1. The folly and wickedness of men. And this pretty much is the folly and wickedness of men. Okay, all right. They speak out of their own heart. This is to the chief musician of Psalms of David. And it reads, "The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good." And I can't really put my finger on this individual or on who exactly he is, but he's pretty much of nobody of any type of relevance, so to speak. We could just chalk it up as that. You see, okay. If it says, and Yahweh looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek the Most High. And you got people that just not going to understand and not going to seek after the Lord. We know that pretty much 2/3 is destined for condemnation. You see? Okay, so, everybody's not going to get it. When you first come into this truth, he was one of the first individuals that I had said, when you want to tell everybody about this truth, and they, pretty much, you get your people that pretty much reject it, man. You see, everybody trying to pretty much go their own way. They have pretty much that dude as that will thing, and this is pretty much what he's aligning himself with, to this whole free will thing, but first and foremost, man, this guy is an atheist, man. You see, okay, and these guys are pretty much, corrupt men, man, abominable, and have done abominable works, man. And pretty much what people do in the dark will come out to light. You see, so these individuals that usually consider themselves, atheists, so to speak, it's no holds barred on morality. When it comes to morality, there's no holds barred. There's no boundaries. So these people are naturally set to do very abominable works, man. You see? Okay? It says, they are all gone aside. They are all together become filthy. There is none that doeth good, no, not one. You see? Okay? And there's not one that doeth good, man. You see? All right? These people are just wicked as all hell, man. Okay? All right? Because there's no standard to these guys. There's no integrity. Okay? People are pretty much doing whatever it is that it is to to survive, so to speak. You see? And really the comment board is just a whole bunch of lost jakes out there, man. You see? Okay? A whole bunch of lost jakes are out there, man. And they have no understanding. All right? Let's get real quick. Let's get Proverbs chapter 16. Verse 1. The contrast the upright and the wicked, right? It says, the preparations of the heart in men, the mind in men, the preparations, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. That's plain. You see? Okay, so if the Lord has a man speaking, pretty much if a man is speaking perverse things, okay, things that are that are pretty much adverse to the scriptures, the Lord has set his tongue to do so, man. Okay, a man is not speaking of his own way. It's really the Lord that's really guiding that man in that way. There's no free will. You see, it says, all the ways of men are clean in his own eyes, but Yahweh weigheth the spirits. Okay, so we got to deal with these spirits out here, man. These guys that thinking that they're clean in their own eyes, man. But how are you in your spirit, man? That's where the Lord weighs the matter in a man. You see, and then that's according to the scriptures, man. That's how you pretty much all going to be judged, man. You see, okay. But it says, commit thy works unto Yahweh, and thy thoughts shall be established. And pretty much, man, this is what the men of the Lord do, man. Okay? We commit our works unto this ministry, man. And our thoughts and shall be established and pretty much be guided aright. Okay? You see? Speaking truth. You see? Speaking of a sound mind in the world of craziness. Speaking of sound mind when destruction is pretty much going to come to this place. Okay? All right? Plagues are coming on its way. Calamity is coming on its way. You see? All right? But we have the comforter of the scriptures, man. Okay? We foreseeth the evil and hideth ourselves. We hideth ourselves within these scriptures. You see? And it says, and Yahweh had made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Okay, and the Lord is using the wicked for the day of evil to bring evil upon the earth, man. Okay, and the Lord is actually going to judge the wicked, man, for his wicked deeds, man. Okay, here it is. You got people that are predestined in this world, whether it's of salvation or condemnation. Okay, and pretty much the Lord is going to judge both sides of the matter. You see? Okay? He's going to judge you on righteousness, and he's going to judge you on wickedness, man. Okay? So people are pretty much destined for those two different ways to go. Okay? There's no gray areas when you're dealing with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You see? All right? It's just good and evil. That's it. Okay? And nobody is straddling the fence or there's none of that. There's nobody that's going to be, straddling and rolling in the gray area and think they are a good case, man. You see? Okay? Right? It says, everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to Yahweh. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. You see? And you got people that are pretty much walking in pride, man. And we see how the Lord is bringing judgment upon this place, man. And pretty much, man, it's going to have to be a point to where people are going to have to swallow their pride, eat some of that, what you want to call humble pie, or they're just going to just stay proud to the very end and be destroyed, man. You see? Okay? The scriptures talk about in their security, thou shalt be destroyed, man. You see? But this guy pretty much, is telling me, this individual that I know, he's visually telling me about free will, and I'll probably do another lesson and get further into that and make inquisition of why he believes that, okay, all right, and it's kind of fascinating in a way when I take a look back at it, but you got these people that are pretty much, speaking these perverse things, man. Okay? And don't know what the really hell is going on, man. Let's go with Job, chapter 33. Verse 14. Let's see here. Yeah. It says, for the Most High speaketh once, yea, twice, yet man perceiveth not. And hey, the Lord pretty much, man, hey, the Lord said, man, I send you unto the children of Israel, because for they are a stiff-necked people. He said that they will not listen to you because they didn't listen to me, so to speak, man. So the Lord is speaking once, yea, twice, but man, and pretty much two-thirds will perceive it not, man. You see? It says, in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberance upon the bed, he opened the ears of men, and sealeth their instruction. You see that? Okay? So the Lord pretty much puts the instruction in man, okay? When that man is in that slumbering, in that deep sleep, man. Okay? All right? That 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, deep sleep. You see? The man's instructions are being sealed, man. Okay? All right? Man thinks that he's going his own way. No, you're going the way of how the Lord is programming you, man. You see? And that's why a lot of times when you got Jake that's running around here aimlessly, like blind men at noonday, that's why a lot of things don't work out for them, man. They feel like, they're going to do one thing and it ends up not happening. It ends up going a totally different way that they expected. You see? It says, right, that the Lord seals his instruction, right, 17, that he may withdraw men from his purpose, meaning the Lord's going to withdraw man from the purpose of that person that thinks what he's going to do, okay, and hide pride from men. You see? Okay? So pretty much, man, hey, the Lord is pretty much in control. Okay? You see? And this is what he doesn't understand. But pretty much, in that little clip, he pretty much got one thing right, I would say, partially, meaning that we are gods in a way, we are gods, and the Lord said that. So let me grab that, okay? But I have to tie that into basically, what pretty much the judgment will be anyway, okay? So this is Psalms 82, verse 6. I have said, ye are gods, lowercase g, and all you are the children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. You see? Okay? And pretty much, man, this is the way that a lot of us would have to go, man. Okay? And our forefathers before us, man. Okay? We fell from our glory, man. Okay? And we're pretty much in these chains of darkness, man. Okay? You see? All right? And we're pretty much, man, and why did the Lord say that? Okay? All right? The Lord is in control of man and his destiny, man. Okay? You see? And to pretty much back that up, let me go real quick to let's go to 1 Samuel, right? Chapter 2. Get to the point. Verse 6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Right? Yahweh maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. He raised up the poor out of the dust and lift up the beggar from the dunghill, to set him among the princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are Yahweh's, and he have set the world upon it. Okay? So pretty much, man, we are pretty much are going to go from the dunghill, okay, all right, to be pretty much go into our inheritance, man. Okay, but the Lord is systematically, you know, uh, bringing this place down. You see, okay, so pretty much Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay, and the dismantling of Rome, aka Babylon, all right, is not going to be done in such a fashion either. You see, all right, we've seen a systematic imploding of this place. Okay, but it says right that we should inherit the throne of glory. You know, but it says for the pillars of the earth, the foundations of the earth are Yahweh's, right? Okay, the foundations, all right, and He set the world upon it. Okay, all right. We got to remember that this earth that we live in is a small place, man, and this is the Lord's footstool, man. You see, okay, and pretty much, I wanted to just get into that real quick though, but I'm gonna pretty much get a little bit more into basically about this individual. He sends me a lot of little different things, and then like I said though, it was pretty much a alley oop. He threw out there, okay, and and I look at everything he sends me. We got to look at it through a spiritual lens, man. But you got this guy.
Hang up, sir. Guys, hang up, sir. You die. Are you gonna go to hell?
Following, individuals that speak about these vain things, man. Okay, you see, and I'm gonna do some more research and get and I don't even think he knows who this individual is. Okay, so it's pretty much somebody that may be from I would say from the west coast of Africa. I'm getting at, but he's speaking folly, man. Okay, because there's no such thing as free will. All right, and this is what Jake is pretty much having in these days, man. That Aleister Crowley spirit, do as thy will, and thinking that they go in their own way. You see, all right. So pretty much, with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakodash. With that, Shalom.